Hi everybody, I'm Tony Sanchez, and the book I chose to read this week was Dr. De Soto by William Steig. He is the author as well as the illustrator. Um, this is a children's book that is 32 pages, and I recommend it for children from ages K through 3. It was published November 1st, 1982, and the theme of this book is about small animals that speak English, just like we do. And Dr. De Soto is a dentist. Him and his wife run a dentist office, and they usually stick to small animals like themselves. But if they do have to do bigger animals, he uses a ladder. They sit on the floor, and he uses a ladder and climbs on the ladder into their mouth. He's very cautious about this. He has a rule: he don't let fox, cats, wolves, anything that likes to eat mice. He don't let them in the shop, which is pretty understandable. Well, this book is about the mouse. He encounters a fox one day. A fox comes to his office begging and pleading for him to let him in because he has a horrible toothache. Well, Dr. De Soto and his wife are, very skeptical about this. They're not sure if they should let him in. They feel sorry for him because they see his pain, but they look at each other, and they do in the end decide to help the fox. So the fox comes in. The Dr. De Soto slowly steps up the ladder, and he's kind of frightened, gets into his mouth and notices that he has a rotten tooth that needs to come out. Well, he ends up taking the tooth out, and he says he can have him fixed up tomorrow with another tooth to come back tomorrow. The fox says, okay, I'll return tomorrow. Well, all night, Dr. De Soto and his wife are, very frightened. They're not sure if they should let him back in tomorrow. They think he might eat them. Well, Dr. De Soto comes up with a plan. So they decide to go ahead and fix the fox tooth the following day. Well, the following day comes along, and the fox shows up very happy, no pain, and he's ready to get his new tooth in. Well, Mrs. De Soto has a nice gold shiny tooth waiting for the fox. The fox is quite excited and can't wait for his new tooth to be implanted. Well, the fox already has in mind that he is in fact going to eat Dr. De Soto and his wife. Well, as soon as the operation is done, his teeth is implanted, he looks good, and Dr. De Soto decides to tell him, hey, would you like to be the first to be treated with this new special treatment that you'll never have pain and never have to go to the dentist again? The fox happily says, yes, I'll be the first to try it. Well, he shines them up, puts all this white stuff all over his front teeth, and says, okay, close your mouth real tight so it can work. Closes his mouth real tight, and then Dr. De Soto tells him, okay, now this special ointment enables you to open your mouth for a couple of days, which the ointment was in fact glue. So the fox is pretty stunned and says thank you, and the Mr. and Mrs. De Soto live happily ever after and did not end up getting eaten that day. I thought this was a very interesting book. I recommend it for all grade school kids, kindergarten through 3rd. Very interesting. Children love animals. They can relate to animals. It's different. This tells a story of differences. Pretty much, the big wolf or the big fox is a bully. So it kind of tells smaller people to big people that, just because they're huge in size doesn't mean that the smaller animals can't be wiser than them. And in this fact, they were wiser. The big part of it was the outfox the fox, is what they said in the book. Well, I think you can learn life lessons. A lot of kids don't like to go to the dentist, but You know, it just shows that, you know, even though it might be painful and might hurt, in the long run, you'll feel better, you'll be happy. You know, the dentist is nothing but good when you walk out. So, I just think that some other lessons that children can learn from this book is, um, you know, help others, even though you're frightened, and even though you might be scared of what that person is capable of. Help others, and you know, everything will be good in the long run. And also, I think children can also learn that, you know, there's differences in people out there, but as long as we all stick together, help one another, you know, our world can be a better place. So I would definitely have this book into my class, and I think it gives valuable lessons to young students, and I appreciate the time that you took in watching my video. Thank you.